Welcome friends. Continuing from our earlier video on what is digital transformation part 1, we will now delve a bit deeper into the same topic. If you have not seen the earlier video, please do see it so that this video makes better sense. The link is given in the description below this video. A quick recap. Digital transformation is not about IT deployment alone, but about how people use the data and the information in the workplace to carry out functional tasks, monitor and control and execute processes, deliver results, obtain and interpret feedbacks, and most importantly, to take decisions. Now let us look at how data is used for decision making. At a very broad level, data is processed to generate an insight, and based on these insights, decisions are made. Data can be of different types, have different forms, and available through different sources. Let us try to understand what these types, forms, and sources of data are. The rawest form or type of data is what we call unstructured data. It can be any type of file, for example, text, pictures, sounds, or videos. These are the files which are created on your computers, mobile phones, and stored either in its internal memory or on a connected memory device, including cloud storage. We all know that deriving value from such a collection of files is very difficult. On the other end of spectrum, we have structured data type, which is well organized either in a database or any other defined structural format. In between the structured and unstructured data lies the semi-structured data, where the format is consistent but structure is not. An example can be .csv files or comma-separated files, whereas the structured format of this is an Excel file, for example. By form of data, we mean the state it is in when it is accessed or analyzed. Three states or form of data are data at rest, data in motion, and data in use. These states are important, especially from the point of view of security, the access methodology, encryption and decryption, and relevance in computation, especially in real-time operating systems. Data at rest is the one which is held in a storage device and is considered stable. Data in motion is the data which is in transit or residing on a random access memory waiting to be processed. Data in use is the data which is being processed or is in the process of getting generated. By source of data, we mean from where it is obtained. This is important since the data and information processing depends on the source of the data. There are two types of data sources. First, the traditional source, which is a centralized or distributed database architecture and is based on structured data. The second source is the big data, which is distributed database architecture. However, it is also unstructured in the sense that it utilizes unstructured and semi-structured data. Big data thus tremendously expands the range of data types from which information can be garnered. Data by itself seldom serves a large purpose of any business activity. Information is extracted from data by processing it contextually, which means the data must be seen in a context, organized, subject to analysis so that it can be of any use. Taking a quick example, sales achieved by each salesperson on a specific day is data, whereas average sales in a day or week or a month or a quarter by a salesperson or a team of salespersons is an information which can be utilized for business activities. When information from one or more sources is collected and subjected to further analysis, overall understanding of the activities that have taken place and the outcomes achieved becomes clearer. We can now visualize what happened and why it happened. This processed information, now available in form of dashboards, represented by charts, reports, graphs, or infographics, provide a valuable insight of the business activities. With a goal in mind, decision making requires analytics, causation, identifying relationships, and patterns. It requires weighing options based on estimates, consequences, and making predictions. Information subjected to analytics provides actionable intelligence, which in turn aids decision making. Thus, the outcome of decision making translates into actions. After all, actions create values, not ideas. Remember the old proverb? The proof of pudding is in eating it. Let us now have a look actually how data to decision journey is undertaken through digital transformation. Let's break it into 5 stages for simplicity. First, collect data as well as information from all entities of business and its processes. To name a few, this can be the plant, its machinery, tools, products and customers, team activities, quality observations, supply chain logistics. Second, centralize this data either over centralized or distributed architecture or on cloud services in a structured manner. Third, historize this data, which means making it contextual and keeping a track of it over a time along with its source and other pre-decided tags so that the original data is not lost. Fourth, visualizing the streams of data of different types, forms and from different sources with a definite purpose such as monitoring OEE, that is overall equipment effectiveness, or stock levels or sales and many such other parameters. Fifth, make decisions to initiate actions based on specific goals. These are done through analytics, predictive maintenance, scenario analysis, decision trees, simulations, machine learning are just some tools, techniques and applications to name of analytics. Taking reference from a strategist guide to Industry 4.0 by Reinhard Geisenbauer, Jesper Wezo and Stephen Schroff, the following 3 aspects of digitization form the heart of Industry 4.0 approach. 3 aspects of digitization which are as follows. Digital transformation of business activities. Integrated vertically to include every function and the entire hierarchy, and horizontally by linking suppliers, partners, distributors and customers in the value chain and transferring data among them seamlessly. Integrating predictive maintenance with operations will optimize batch sizes, production line configuration for products, tool or die changes, and maintenance downtimes. One example is the leading edge inventory management system which connects retailers, distribution centers, transporters, manufacturers and suppliers. Each transparently receives data about the other's supply levels, places and fulfills orders automatically and triggers maintenance and upgrades. This smooths out the gluts and shortages of a typical supply chain and enables the chain to compensate for sudden interruptions, such as those from natural disaster, for example, and to easily test new products and services in particular geographic locations. The redesign of products and services to be embedded with custom design software so that they become responsive and interactive, tracking their own activity and its results along with activity of other products around them. When captured and analyzed, the data generated by these products and services indicates how well they are functioning and how they are used. For example, the equipment used in shipping port or on a construction site can now detect an impeding mechanical breakdown and prevent it. Industrial products that track their own activity will also provide powerful insights into those who use them, how they operate, where they face delays and how they work around the problems. The manufacturers can use this data to develop profitable new products and services. Closer interactions between stakeholders enable this new process, products and services. Industry 4.0 makes the value chain more responsive, allowing industrial manufacturers to reach stakeholders including end customers more directly and tailor their business models accordingly. Products as diverse as aircraft, engines and softwares are increasingly offered as services, often on a subscription basis. One of the many examples is Atlas Copco, a manufacturer of air compressors based in Nacka, Sweden, which is moving away from selling its equipment directly and instead is billing only for compressed air that is used. In my next video, I will cover the important aspect of cyber security. However, before I say thank you, it is important to make a note of these 3 points. For value seekers, Digital transformation is an independent journey. Every organization needs to undertake one, and there is no one size which fits all. Thank you and see you again.